Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing? Love the way you look in the mirror and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Today is Saturday, so happy weekend, everyone. And as I promised, today we will be talking about something that for me is really fascinating, and I think a lot of you might be curious about because it also relates to something that we all love: traveling and exploring and learning new things about our world. So today we are talking about Japanese food system, not all of it because it's huge and deep and diverse, but about a specific area of functional foods or healthy foods or health foods. In Japan, compared to a lot of other countries, actually, it is quite well regulated, and they created it actually quite some time ago in 1950s, where it all started because of aging population and because of the development of degenerative diseases and chronic diseases of our lifestyle. So they created this system to divide conventional foods or foods that are just foods, something that you can eat and digest and poop out, that provides calories, provide great taste, hopefully, and doesn't really have any health benefits. Hopefully it doesn't have any negative health consequences, but of course we know that most of foods do have that these days, especially snacks. But anyway, they divided their food into conventional food, healthy food, and then drugs and pharmaceuticals. And in that area of health foods, they've created another subdivisions, foods for special, the abbreviation is FOSHU or FOSHU, as I like to say it. Sounds Japanese. So this is foods for special health usages, and they actually have specific categories that are also very well defined. So these foods that are a subdivision of healthy foods, designed to improve or maintain or maybe help with some predefined health conditions, like, for example, gut health or blood pressure or blood glucose levels or calcium levels and bone density. So I'm going to read to you all these areas that are specifically defined in that area, and the foods that can have the seal of FOSHU. Those foods have to go through all sorts of trials and studies and have literature supporting it, and scientific data, and human trials, and animal trials. And so there are not so many foods that are allowed to enter this category. So when you see this label of FOSHU on healthy foods, it actually means that this food company has done quite some research to bring this product to the market, and if you consume this product, then it is proven to have positive health effects. But to this point, those foods are not allowed to have disease treatment kind of claims or disease prevention kind of claims. This area is for pharmaceuticals and drugs, not for functional foods. And there is another subdivision that was actually quite recently, in 2015, I believe, was introduced into this category of healthy foods. Those are foods with functional claims, and they're not those foods do not have to go through the same rigorous selection process as the foods that we just talked for, FOSHU foods. They just have to have certain ingredients that are proven to be either essential for life or beneficial for some aspects of our health. And to give you an idea, that category can include things like products with green tea extract or green tea itself, or it can have any foods that contain vitamins and minerals that are proven to be essential for our health, like, for example, zinc or magnesium or vitamin A or vitamin D. And those foods, except for the statement something like this food is good for your health because it has, vitamin D or vitamin A. Besides all these claims, these foods are not supposed to, again, have claims related to like that's gonna, treat hypertension, or that's gonna help you to improve this aspect of your health. No. These healthy foods are not supposed to be treated or approached by consumers with drug-like mentality, like they're gonna take this food, eat this food, and that's gonna treat their disease. So what I loved about this structure, even though like the definitions themselves for those functional foods are not exactly clear, like very clear to a regular consumer like you and me, at least they have this system. And when the food is there out at the store, it cannot have certain claims like drugs would have, or it cannot just say that increases, fat oxidation, or that helps you to lose weight. Like, those foods cannot have those claims. They can tell you like this food is good for health because it has vitamin D, and vitamin D is essential for our human health because of this, and that. And then if it's for FOSHU or foods for special health usages, then it's got to be proven to improve or help people to maintain that specific health condition, like blood pressure, normal blood pressure, for example. And then there are other foods that do not have any function attached to them, like any sorts of course, snack or candy bar, except for maybe that candy bar has vitamins. Then it can qualify as a food with functional claims, containing certain vitamins and minerals. So I want to read you something about these foods in a healthy foods category. So FOSHU foods. So health claims on FOSHU must not express medical claims such as prevent, cure, treat, and diagnose. Here are some examples of permitted and non-permitted claims for human diseases. Maintain or improve a marker determined by self-diagnosis or health checkup. So an example of a permitted claim that can go on those healthy foods might be, this product helps to maintain normal blood pressure, blood sugar, or cholesterol. An example of non-permitted claim is, this product improves hypertension. Maintaining physiological function or organ function of the human body in good condition or improve them. An example of a permitted claim is, this product enhances the absorption of calcium. And from different studies by Health and Nutrition Department of Japan, it is proven that calcium, is important for bone density, and bone density is important for our overall health. That's why this product enhances the absorption of calcium is a health claim. But or for example, you can say something that this product helps to improve the movement of the bowel. An example of non-permitted claim is, this product is an effective tool for intoxication, or maybe like for detox. Like there is no such like scientific claim as this product promotes or effective detoxification product. Unless there are trials, it is not permitted to say that on a product from Japan or in Japan. Or what is also not permitted to say, like, enhances fat metabolism. You might hear things like, this MCT oil promotes fat metabolism or enhances fat metabolism. Well, in Japan, it would not be permitted to say so, because there are no actual scientific data and human studies and animal studies that actually support that. So in Japan, that would not run really well. And that's what I really love about the system. Yes, they are working. Actually, Japanese market is the top market of emerging functional food trends. And functional food, by the way, guys, it's the food that improves any function or help you to maintain any healthy function of your body. So Japanese market is actually the fastest developing market in that category, and also where the most innovation happens. And so but they also have this very good structure, what is permitted to be claimed on a product and what is not. And it's really great for the transparency and for us consumers, so we are not confused about what this food actually does and what it doesn't do. And for example, if some yogurt in Japan says it helps you to maintain gut health or promote good gut health, then it probably does that. And it is proven by studies, or some ingredients in that product is proven to have this kind of effect. You can actually trust what it says on the product. Whereas in US, in Russia, in most of the countries in Europe, in Asia, it is not so. You can basically claim whatever it is you want to claim, except for maybe like cure cancer or like super out there claims that have nothing to do with reality. That might backfire. But for most of the stuff, in most cases, it is like you cannot trust what you read on the label in US or Europe, Russia, or many other Asian countries. But Japan has done pretty good job of structuring this area of healthy eating, like dividing things into drugs and then healthy foods and then other foods, and then healthy foods they subdivided into foods that can actually say that they promote a certain health aspect, and the foods that just contain certain ingredients that are proven to be either beneficial or life essential for us, right? And so, to give you even a better idea, food with nutrient function claims or foods with functional claims must contain 12 vitamins, including vitamin A, like riboflavin, B6, B12, C, E, D, biotin, pantothenic acid, folic acid, and niacin, calcium, iron, zinc, magnesium, copper, and also those foods that have standardized amount of that food to be able to fit in that functional food category in Japan. And then also probably I want to read to you, just so you are aware of that, what foods are qualified as FOSHU foods. Like there are several areas that this food can exist in, and I'm just scrolling to find these categories. So gastrointestinal tract conditions, to improve its conditions. And to give you an idea, also there can be foods with different dietary fibers, lactic acid, bacteria. Blood pressure is another category that functional foods can exist at. Serum cholesterol, blood glucose, absorption of minerals, like for example KETO containing foods for absorption of calcium, or blood neutral fat, dental health, and there you can find things like xylitol, maltitol, erythritol that are proven to be hyperkaryogenic, basically decreasing the amount of cavities in your mouth. Then we have bone health. And so only these areas are approved for functional foods to exist in at the moment because of the state of our nutrition and health sciences. And then there are there's foods with functional claims that might have these other minerals, vitamins, and ingredients that are proven to be beneficial to our health. So I really love this division, as I told you, of healthy foods and a better definition of healthy foods in general. I'm gonna link this, the most relevant and well put information in the show notes, so you could read for yourself about different functional foods in Japan. And then also I want you to give an example of some of the coolest and most popular functional foods in Japan for now, and the example of how they go about this FOSHU and functional foods regulations. So for example, one of the popular functional foods on the market, it's Mi Superfood Corporation, features moringa, dubbed the tree of life due to its 90 plus nutrients, 46 antioxidants, and 9 essential amino acids. So the cool thing about this product, when you go to their website, and I'm going to link it in the show notes too, it's they have these teas, different sorts of moringa, different sorts of teas with moringa, and they have names like Change Me or Inspire Me, and of course they don't claim that that's what the thing gonna do. That's just what it says on the label, and they have different ingredients depending on the product. Like for example, one of them is moringa mate green, organic mate green, organic roasted chicory root, organic lemongrass, organic green tea, organic goji berries, organic marigold flowers, and cornflower petals. And then product benefits: rich in antioxidants, no artificial flavors or ingredients, non-GMO, organic moringa from our farm in Kenya, all of which are true and don't have any claims that are not true or that are just, out there without any scientific evidence supporting the claims. And then there is a link to some information about moringa tree itself. And what I loved about this information, that it also doesn't say anything about curing or healing anything. What it says is where moringa tree came from, the history of it, how different tribes used it for different purposes, and then it lists all the amino acids, minerals, vitamins, and other compounds that moringa is proven to have. And then they give you a short information about For example, vitamin A, it's good for your eyes, your immune system, and the health of your teeth and skin. Vitamin A, it's scientifically proven that it is good for you, so they do not claim anything that is not true. And then they say this, moringa leaf contains all of this, and that's why, but they give you the right to make the conclusion what it's good for. They do not say it's good for your eye health or it's good for that. No, they say this food, this drink has these vitamins that are proven to be important or good for. So this is a very honest information in marketing, and a very smart way and proper way to give us the information about the possible benefits, but also don't confuse us and don't deceive us, don't make us believe what is not proven to be true. So really great way to put health information on the product. Then another popular product in Japan right now is DHA gummy drops. These gummy drops for kids are flavored with Japanese orange, and if consumed 3 times a day, they provide 47.8 milligrams of DHA and of EPA, those omega-3 fatty acids. I checked out the ingredient list, and yes, they have sugar, but other than that, the ingredient list is really clean. It doesn't have any artificial anything. As flavoring, it uses, as it says, Japanese orange. It has it has sustainably caught fish that is the source of DHA and EPA, and has great marketing too. So this is just another example of functional food. Then there is also a health drink with collagen and matcha to boost beauty benefits. And again, they don't claim that it has any particular beauty benefits. It just says on their website what collagen and matcha are known for, like what they contain and what benefits these compounds have. Then, for example, chewable tablets from Sky Food claim to contain 10 superfoods and a dash of dietary fiber for good measure. And they contain kale, baobab, moringa, goji berries, chia seeds, quinoa, hemp seed, amaranth. But the basic idea for most of these functional foods in Japan is they say that this is good, for like beauty or for gut health, and why, and then they might help you to maintain or might help you to improve certain aspects of your health, but they do not claim anything. And also they provide you first and foremost the list of ingredients and the actual studies for these ingredients. They do not claim this particular product, being a functional food, does that specifically, that you're gonna, chew it and you're gonna become beautiful, and they don't even claim that they're gonna make you have, they're gonna turn your skin into better skin, give you this shine or treat acne. No, they do not claim any of that. This is for pharmaceuticals and for drugs, and that's what I really loved about Japanese functional foods. And I'm gonna link this page with the best, like the most popular functional Japanese foods, with along with other interesting links about Japan food system and classification of healthy foods. If you are someone who travels to Japan often, or who are in Japan often, or maybe you just are fascinated with Japan. Like I personally went there once, and I really, really love the country and I love the language, and one day I want to live there for a longer period of time. But for sure, when I'm thinking about researching some innovation in a food space, but also in a lot of other spaces like technology or fashion or like functional foods and supplements, I always look into Japanese market, although it's hard very often to find information in English, and I don't speak Japanese freely, although I can understand some words and phrases. But in any case, look into Japanese food culture, functional foods for inspiration to learn something new, and also understand from today's conversation that the way food system is set up in your country, it's not the only way. Some countries are smarter and they do things better. And also there are products that work better. There are foods that work better. If you are someone who are into food entrepreneurship, maybe get some creative ideas from other countries, Japan including for sure, because they seem to be doing really great work in the space of healthy foods. Just understand that the way your system is set up, food system where you are, is not the way that it is set up everywhere. And we're going to change, we're going to adapt, and it's all going to get better. But as for now, if you're in US, in Russia, in Europe, in most countries in Asia, do not trust everything that food manufacturer puts on the food label, because most of it is there is no scientific proof behind that. There might be, some evidence from some anecdotal evidence, maybe some evidence from history, but it is, in most cases, it is not scientifically proven. And just be aware, especially if you have a condition, a disease, something more serious, you probably want to work with professionals. You probably want to work maybe with some medical institutions and some authorities, but be careful also of choosing those, because especially in US, they are influenced by different industries that have interests besides your health. So be careful. If you need any advice, reach out to me, to other people who do a lot of research in the industry of healthy lifestyle, in the field of healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, and then also get advice specifically from people who specialize in the area where you need the most help. And as usual, well, first of all, thank you for listening. Have an amazing weekend. Explore some healthy, functional foods. Why should we go for like junky treats on the weekend? Go and explore some foods that make you better, even maybe do not necessarily make you better, but at least they're on their journey to make these kinds of foods that make you better. So explore better for you foods that make you feel better, not worse. And there are so many foods that taste amazing and make you feel better. So why go for some junk and some shit? Go for stuff that helps you be more of you. So that's my wish for this weekend and for the rest of your life. And as usual, guys, till next time, check the links in the resources in the show notes. And as usual, until next time, eat better daily.